Looking to throw. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Now he's free at the 35. Cortland Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 79 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Good throw there. And I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's into the clear again. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
And his throw here is incomplete. Second and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form. And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work in preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for Broncos. First down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims from 10 yards out. And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
On the jump. Go! Have the 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll look to throw. That's another incomplete to Mitchell. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Let's go.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And fights through 1 man. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because He has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got some space here. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So the Broncos coming out now. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. An option game now to Mitchell. And this play going to be... The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Back to throw now on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
He'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's going to take another shot here. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Denver's offense now set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know.
And coming out now, the Broncos. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's caught. Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From just shy of midfield, here's second and a couple. Now back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39.
Broncos first down.
Go.
They'll look to throw again. They've got a man open. It's Sutton.
It's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1970 Lions.
Looking to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
7 brings up second and 3 at the 21-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary...
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Now a play fake here on first down. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. A good pickup there at 22. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to...
Broncos about set to go on offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all three timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Cortland Sutton with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at Week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in Week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Denver, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. Following their early season contest, people want to know what he thinks the team can accomplish as the year goes on. Every player hopes to someday be known as a true superstar, but in a constant pursuit of perfection, it only takes someone else to fill them in when the status has been reached.